A complete debacle in weeks 1 and 2 in the NFL for both of us. You win some, you lose some there, Shano. We have to go back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board, indeed, for sure. I had a couple good bets, but one of my best bets I said was the Broncos, and the stupid Broncos. They had them minus 1.5. I thought that was a gimme. I thought that was a lock.
Yeah,
I for sure thought it was a lock.
Yeah,
and then they sit there. They hold them to a 60-yard field goal. And then they're rushing like it's like an extra point attempt, like it's a close one where they can actually get to it and stuff. Like the kicker misses it wide right, no chance going in, and then they jump over a guy, land on his back. They call it the whole leverage thing, and then 15-yard penalty. Broncos lose by 1. It oh my god, that made me so mad.
I had one, of course, with the Dallas Cowboys at -4. Can we stop the long ball, Dallas? You get burned once, I can understand. Twice? 4 times? Come on now. You're kidding me.
That's another one. I thought that was a lock, too. I thought that was a great pick by you because I was like, the Giants looked so bad against the Skins the week before. I was like, there's no way Cowboys are going to lose it because the Cowboys looked decent against the Eagles.
Yeah,
and then but that Cowboys defense that's got to be. Jerry Jones has to be losing sleep about that defense. That defense is giving up everything.
I blame you on my next pick when it came to the New Orleans Saints and 49ers. You talked me out of the Niners -3. It's my fault because I read the wrong notes, and I meant to say over on. I don't even know what happened. So I had a bad week.
I did hit an underdog. I picked the Patriots to beat the Dolphins money line. It wasn't a big underdog, but it was plus money. It was like plus 110 or plus 115 or something like that. So it's plus money. I had the Patriots winning there. Another one is when we made our video, I was leaning Rams taking the points. I should have went that way. I didn't. I took the Rams under, and then that went way over. So
that's the one where you and I disagreed. I went over on that one, so I hit on that. The other one I picked is, of course, producer Mark's team, the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't want it. I told him in the office, I said, I don't want to see you for a month because we would have Morton's right now. I would be eating steak on the air right now. And Kelsey, you have time to plan a wedding and do all these commercials, etc., podcasts with your brother, but you can't catch a slant. I'm just saying. You have. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, that was a bad look for him. That to me looked like that's like he's done with football at the end of this year type of bad.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looked like. And he's had a hell of a career. But that did not look good. Yeah, Chiefs screwed me too when we did our picks as a company. We all do our picks every week, guys. And I had Chiefs money line. That was my only loss on that sheet. I did bet all those as well, so that I didn't do too bad overall. But for my best bets on our video, I was only 1 for 2. 1 for 3, 1 win, 2 losses.
Yeah, you go 4-1 on the spreadsheet there of the office. So it's time to us to go back to the drawing board. We'll be ready to go. But the disappointing part is, of course, Dallas for me. The Kansas City. But we bounced back on Monday night. So we took a parlay. We didn't record it, but you and I put our heads together after we went Cowboy style on one of our TVs here. And we took Tampa Bay money line, which was a dog, and then we took the Chargers to win money line there. So that was plus 235. So that went pretty well. Yeah, that went pretty good.
Yeah, I parlayed both of those together. That was a big winner.
Yeah.
And Tampa Bay, they made us sweat for that thing, didn't they? Baker's just dropping the ball randomly, running around. And in Tampa Bay, I don't know. Come on, Todd Bowles, if you're watching this right now, run the damn ball. You were getting 6 yards a carry, and then for some reason you would just abandon the run. You guys were running the ball like crazy. Bucky Irving and White, both of them. On one drive, they got them all the way down to the 20-yard line, and they got 20-yard line and had 3 straight passes and kicked a field goal. And that's the one where the kicker missed a 38-yard field goal. If you miss a 38-yard field goal, you should not be in the league. A 38-yard field goal should be an automatic.
I agree. I completely agree.
But at least they won, so I can't be mad at them. They pulled off the victory still, but they made it a lot closer than it should have been.
We got it at plus 239, so we did okay on that. So we kind of broke even, but we need to be better. We got to be better, and we need to collect it. And usually the first 2 weeks that's what it is, because I blame the stupid preseason. You usually play third season, yada yada, and then all these stupid contract holdouts. You take Scary Terry for an example. The timing's off. But I agree with and we did this in the previous video with Washington. You can't listen. Stop going for stupid kicks for 58-yarders. You don't have the Dallas Cowboys kicker, probably the best kicker in the league, but you don't have that guy.
Yeah, we'll get better for sure. I'm not concerned about it. We talked about this over the summer. I said week 1, there's always some weird things that happen, especially week 1 and week 2. It's because no one practices anymore because of the new CBA. They hardly ever practice, and nobody plays in the preseason. So it takes them time to get together, and then finally week 3, 4, 5. That's when those teams start to. The cream rises to the top, as Macho Man used to say in his promos.
Exactly.
And the best thing about it is the more games that are played, the more data goes into my number crunching, and then that's when I usually lock down and get a lot better. So like on our Google or company picks, that's where I went both unders, and I was a little scared on one of them, but they both went pretty well under. I was surprised by that too. But 4-1 there is great, but big things to come from us. Don't wait.
Yeah, absolutely. Big round of applause for you on that one. But it's changed from week 1. So week 1, we had a stat where a lot of games went under. This one it kind of flipped over to over. So for week 2. So we'll see what happens, this upcoming week.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to dive deep into the games, and we're going to make our picks again. Look out for it on Friday. We usually do it on Fridays. We didn't do it this past Friday because I was in Green Bay. I didn't have time to look at the games. I was just going too much out there. I had too much fun out there.
Yeah.
but we usually do our college picks live, and then we'll come back on and do our NFL picks. So we'll be digging deep into the schedule, finding our best bets for you guys.
And we'll also have our survivor pick, which we survived barely because we did pick Dallas. So we survived into week 3, and we'll have our survivor pick soon, as well as our pick'ems. We did pretty well. So we'll see what happens. But I'm disappointed in a lot of stuff that didn't cash in. But I'm going to go right now. I don't care if Jaden Daniels is playing now or he's playing on Sunday. It doesn't matter to me. The Raiders are pissed, and Genty looks like he can run the ball pretty well. I'm going to go with the Raiders. I don't need no stinking points. That's going to be one of my picks. Money line at plus 155. Raiders beat Washington.
I hope it doesn't happen, but I hope it does for you for money.
Yeah. It's business. It's business.
I got you.
We're not talking show friends. We're talking about show business here. Okay. So that's going to be one of my picks. I'm going to lock that in. I'm locking that in.
Yeah. Before we make the picks, we have the Bills-Miami game coming up. I think we both agree Bills roll money line for sure, but they're like minus 800. I'm not saying make an official bet here because it's a pretty big point spread, I believe. I think it's at like minus 13 or minus 14. Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's minus 11.5.
Oh, it went down a little bit.
Yeah, it went down a tad, courtesy of our friends over at FanDuel.
Oh, yeah, because I just logged in the DraftKings. I should have went to odds.
Yeah.
DraftKings, it's 12.5.
Yeah.
That's a big spread in the NFL, but I'm staying away from that. But the Dolphins, because the Dolphins look bad. But if you want to make a parlay with something else going on that day, the Bills wouldn't be bad to add money line for Thursday night, but it's at minus 800, which isn't giving you a whole lot of value.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a little pizza minus 3.5 first quarter. Bet 365 plus 110.
That's not bad. I can see it happening for sure. Yeah, they can go up 7-0 in the first quarter for sure.
Yep. So
I think I saw somewhere too that
it's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo, and the Bills have scored a touchdown on every opening drive so far. I mean, it's only been 2, but the first 2 opening drives of each game, they've scored a touchdown. So that you got that going in your favor. So I can definitely see that happening. I might put some pizza on that too.
Yeah. You can even go Bills minus a half a point at minus 155. I'm going to try something. Here we go, Shano. I'm going to go first quarter minus half a point, and then I'm going to SGP it if I can. Let's go with money line for the Bills. Is this right? Here we go. You ready for this? Bet 365 first quarter spread. Bills minus 0.5 points. Money line for the game is at minus 135.
Money line for the Bills.
Or how about you ready for this? Okay, this is crazy. No, I don't like it, but okay. First quarter. I don't know if this will work. Okay. Here we go. First quarter spread, 0.5 points. First half results, just Buffalo to win the first half. Buffalo to win the game, minus 110.
That's not bad. I would take that.
I'm gonna do it.
That's not bad at all.
Let's go let's go half a unit on that.
I was dive into, like, especially when the solo games, when it's just like a Thursday night game or a Monday night game and there's only one of them. I like to dive into player props a little bit more too. One player prop I like, Josh Allen over 28.5 rushing yards. Josh Allen likes to run the ball, especially on short weeks. He has 90 yards rushing through 2 games right now, so he's averaging 45 yards a game. And the Dolphins have given up 63 yards so far in the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
So rushing yards to quarterbacks. So I kind of like that. Josh Allen over 28.5 rushing yards. I think I might play that on Thursday night as well.
I haven't seen. I call him Shakira.
Khalil Shakir.
Yeah, Shakir to score a TD anytime is something that he's due, or Kincaid. I don't like Knox at all. I think they should get rid of Knox tonight. If it was me, Knox is like, I don't know.
That's another one I was looking at is Kincaid. Kincaid's over under for receiving yards is only at 29.5. I think that's another over I kind of like. He's gone over that in every game he's played against the Dolphins in his career.
Okay, so let's do this. Ooh. And we get a 50% boost on Thursday night from DraftKings. So, all right, so let's go to player props. So, let's figure this out. Rushing props, you said Josh Allen over 40?
No, 20. His line's at 28.5. At least that's what I got here.
Okay.
It's at 26.5 on MGM.
I've got 25 at minus 144. I'm gonna SGP this.
Yeah, his over under is at rushing yards. Yeah, his over under is at 28.5.
Okay, so let's go 25. I'll go 25. 25 plus. Touchdown score. You want to go with anybody? I like Shakira. Or Josh Allen minus 155, but that's low.
I haven't dove too much into the touchdowns yet.
Okay,
but I think Shakira's due, like you said, because he hasn't done much the first 2 weeks. And Kincaid, I don't mind that one either.
Okay.
What's Cook's?
Cook is minus 175.
Yeah.
Allen minus 155. 2 touchdown for Allen is plus 350. But what was the rushing yards you were saying besides Josh Allen, or you're saying
receiving yards? Dalton
receiving
Kincaid,
yards?
his line's at 29.5 receiving yards.
Okay, so let's do that. Kincaid, I got
some
25.
stats about him. He's averaging close to 6 targets a game. He's averaging 43 per game right now this season. He's gone over that line every game he's played against the Dolphins. He's gone over 30 yards receiving.
Okay.
In his career, he's gone over that line against the Dolphins every game in his career. So I like Kincaid over the 29.5, I think it is.
All right, here we go. You ready for this? Oh my Lord. Are you ready for this one, my friend? Okay. Josh Allen, 25 plus rushing yards.
Yeah.
Bills money line first half. Kincaid, 15 yards receiving yards.
Oh, that's a lot. He'll get 15.
He can definitely get 15. It's currently at plus 156, but if we do the 50%, it goes to 234. Let's add another one. You want to add it? One more?
I like
want to
that.
go for the game? Buffalo wins the game?
You can do that. They're going to win for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's going to add because like minus 800 or whatever.
Right. So it goes to plus 174. But remember, we got the 50%.
Yeah.
Receiving yards? We already talked about that.
What's to do if you bump Kincaid up to 25 instead of 15?
Let me do that. Hold on. 242. It goes to 383. But I like the kicking game too. Where is it team props?
For what are you looking for? What bet?
For field goal. Longest field goal?
Field goal game props, maybe?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think it's game props.
Each team to score 1 touchdown, 1 field goal. Each team to score 3 unanswered. Last team to score. TD props, winning margins, race to X. Both teams to score 10, yada. Overtime, no way. 2-point conversion, correct score, safety props. No, it's not on there. I thought I saw it. I like the special
on there.
team.
Maybe it's not out there yet.
Yeah.
Because they usually have a special teams tab.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see it on here right now. Maybe they haven't put it out yet.
All right, I'm going to go with this 242. You sure? You sure about Kincaid 25?
I think so. I'm betting it. He's averaging 42 yards a game right now, and like I said, he's gone over 30 yards receiving in every game against the Dolphins his whole career.
If we go 50%, it's at plus 383. Let me repeat what we've got here: 25 rushing for Josh Allen, Kincaid receiving, Bills money line for the game, Bills money line first half. I think Josh Allen scores a touchdown.
You can put it on there. I can see that.
Let's add that. And we're going to put this at that plus 330 plus the 50%, 495. That's a winner.
495.
Max we can do is $10. That's fine.
Yeah, I hope that hits. That'd be good. Yeah, I was going to bet Allen's rushing and Kincaid's over receiving. Anyways, I'm betting those as solo bets.
Yeah,
and I might parlay them together too.
Shit, we should have put Josh Cook's rushing yards on there. James Cook, sorry.
What is his rushing at? He's at what's his over? His over under is at. He's at over under is 67.5. James Cook. 67.5.
That's possible. We'll post the our betting slip on there. I'm gonna send that right to you. Again, we're doing some pizza on Thursday. Pizza Thursday. A new segment here. Pizza Thursday. 5-pick parlay at $4.95. You can do this on DraftKings. We have the following. We have 25 plus Josh Allen rushing yards. Josh Allen anytime to score. 25 Kincaid receiving yards. Bills to win the whole game on money line. Bills first half money line. pays $4.95. And you can only do $10 on that, but hey, it's $10. And we'll send that. I'll take a screenshot, send that. We'll send that to you guys, and we'll post that on our social media stuff. What the hell? It's $10.
Yeah, I think it's good. A pretty good odds of hitting all those. I really do.
I'm going to send it to our number one fan because she's huge on Buffalo. But if you lose, it's open season on that team. So
we're putting faith in you right now.
What's that?
So we're putting faith in them right now.
I know.
If they lose, she has to jump through a table.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, you need to drive all the way to Buffalo. I swear. So yeah, those are our recaps of week 2. But we need to get back to our game plan of what we're doing. We're going to look at the schedule, guys. We're also going to have again the wise man who he didn't have a good college football. He went 0-2. I went 1-1. Yeah, I went 1-1, and you went 2-2.
2-2 for me. 2-2. I had Georgia Tech upsetting Clemson. That happened.
That was a winner.
And then the LSU Florida game under, and I went way under. That was a lock.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, no. It was I had Miami, South Florida. I had South Florida plus the points I didn't cover, and then what was the other game? Georgia. See, that was a close one. It was Georgia -4. It was Georgia -4. They won by 3.
Yeah. Mine was, of course, Iowa State. That was too many points. -21. I figured they would have done better. Who knew about Arkansas State? And I do remember their coach. And then, of course, my second pick was the Friday night game, Kansas State. That definitely hit. It hit by a mile.
Yeah.
So the Kansas State game taking on Arizona. So Iowa State looking pretty good. So
pretty good.
Pretty good. So
Larry David, come on.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely see what happens. We're going to sign off here, guys. Thanks for watching. Those were our recaps for week 2. We've got some more videos coming out. We have, of course, the Today in Sports History. We just sent out last night, of course, Patrick Mahomes, 10 touchdowns in the first 2 games. In his, it was a few years ago. He ain't doing it now, but we'll see what happens. And then, of course, we'll have that. We'll have all of our other stuff. Check us out. We'll have some more stuff we'll be recording later this week. We have a Tom Brady one that we just did about flag football. We have, of course, our live shows of the NFL and college football. That's going to be Friday night live, courtesy of YouTube. And, Shano, we are back this Saturday, Glory Days. They say they want us back. And you know why they want us back, Shano? It's because you asked for the cheese fries. That's why.
Their cheese fries are good. I love their cheese fries. Their cheese fries are so good. I can eat those forever.
I don't know how you survive with that, bro. But
anyway. They're so good. They're so good. I don't know, though. I'm coming back from Wisconsin. I might be a cheese snob now.
You and JP Finley?
Yeah. I had some good cheese up there, like really good cheese. I was like, I might come back and like I had a string cheese from one of my son's string cheese in the fridge just today. And I was like, it's not the same. It doesn't hit the same. It's like that Wisconsin cheddar and stuff up there, man. It stuff's good.
Yeah. So we'll be back there, of course, and we'll be live in at Glory Days this Saturday, covering I believe it's the Florida LSU game.
No, Florida LSU just played. Florida and Miami.
Florida Miami.
That's a big game. Miami's undefeated. Miami looks good. Miami looks
really good.
Miami looks really good. Yeah. A little bit of a spoiler for our picks on Friday, but that's going to be one of my games on pick because I think it's going to be a big game. Miami just destroyed South Florida. South Florida beat Florida, so I'm gonna dive into that game and see what I like in that game for sure. But if Miami destroyed the team to beat Florida like that, I don't know. We'll see.
And the other game that we'll be covering live at Glory Days, of course, the primetime game is Illinois traveling to Indiana. I wonder if that's going to be a wise pick. No pun intended from the wise man. So we'll see what happens for that. There's a lot of things that are guys that are off. A lot of teams. And I have to look at my Big Ten, but the one that I'm happy about, of course, your 2-0 Seminoles.
Yeah. Florida State's surprising, man.
Yeah, and they're ranked number 7. Never know. You never know. But I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Big 12. I mean, there's an early one, of course, Texas Tech and Utah. That might be one of my picks. It's just, not that much to choose from, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Tune in, of course. For our picks, I might do the Oklahoma State Tulsa. I might go Tulsa. I don't know. I haven't looked at the math yet. But yeah, the one that looks, I'll give you a sneak preview there, Shano. That looks what I kind of like is the North Carolina UCF. Carolina, of course, is ACC. UCF, of course, Big 12. But but I might go either that or I'm leaning a little bit towards. I just got the numbers. Kansas hosting West Virginia. Not a big fan of West Virginia. Either that one or the Arizona State one with Baylor. So I'll look at it, guys, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, we'll definitely go through all those Friday night with the wise man, like you said. We'll do our research, pick out our best bets. We're starting to lock in. We'll get there. But yeah, we're getting there for sure. And we'll have our best bets on Friday night for you guys. So make sure you tune in.
Absolutely. We love what we're doing here, guys. We appreciate the support. Please don't hesitate to hit that thumbs up. Really show some support to the channel. We'll be live. We're doing the best that we can. We have a lot of stuff, and we're bringing on two, not one, but 2 new handicappers. I can't believe it. We're expanding, Shano. We got Mo Money, Big Mo Money, and we don't know the other handicapper's name, but he's covering NASCAR.
Yeah. He said he wants to hop on and talk the playoffs. So NASCAR playoffs are going on right now. He wants to come on and talk NASCAR playoffs and who he likes to win the championship from here on out. So there's only a few weeks left of NASCAR. So we shall see what Dan the Drywall Man has for us.
Dan the Drywall Man. Dan the Driver. We'll have to figure out. We send these names into the studio, so we'll figure out some name. But he picked a recent winner this past weekend, right, for the NASCAR.
Yeah, he won big. He picked the winner for this past weekend's race. He does decent on NASCAR stuff. That NASCAR, it's for people who follow it. It's tough to predict the winners consistently just because there's so many variables. One blown tire or one guy rams to the back of you, and then your night's done. But he usually picks 3 or 4 drivers that he thinks has like a legitimate shot of winning, and he hits pretty consistently.
Nice. And of course, Big Momo is Mo Money is coming on with us through the NHL season, and they're starting early because of the Olympics. So we'll get that out to you, and we'll share that on our social media page once we, once producer Mark starts writing us some checks and start writing these new guys some of the checks. So, but he's got to win. He's a little upset. He's 0-2 with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's a little feisty, And hey, even
if they don't beat the G-Men this weekend, they're in trouble. So
I know. And you know who's even more feisty is our executive producer, who's a huge Chicago Bears fan. Executive producer Mike. He's like firing people left and right. So
I could see why, especially after the Lions put the smackdown on them.
Yeah. Holy cow. I thought he was coming in on Monday with a bag over his head. Hey, we're back. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Thanks for all the support. We're having a lot of fun here. And we're going to get Adam, the Ace of Diamonds, back. He's taking a little bit of a break, but he'll be back for the playoffs. The Queen of Diamonds is already taking on the WNBA with her props, and the playoffs are currently going on. We're finishing up some CFL stuff. We're focusing a lot on not only football, but for me, on my side, it's the start of Champions League. So, which is interesting. They're doing 3 days this week, which I got to get on that schedule. We'll have more English, Premier League, lower leagues. We'll have some Serie A. Did very well in La Liga this past weekend. We'll come back to MLS because they're getting close to the end of the season. Lots to talk about, and we're expanding. So check out the shop. Check out our videos. We appreciate all the support. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.